Gemini, it took some effort to uncover your dark traits, but after weeks of research, we've compiled a list of 10 intriguing dark side traits. However, as you continue watching until the end, you might discover that many of these dark side traits can actually benefit you. Number 10. Geminis are often known for their indecisiveness. This trait is deeply rooted in their dual nature, symbolized by the twins in their zodiac sign. Imagine having two minds within you, each pulling you in a different direction. It's like having an internal debate that never seems to end. Now, this indecisiveness can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows Geminis to see multiple angles of a situation, making them versatile thinkers. On the other hand, it often leads to missed opportunities, as they can spend too much time weighing options instead of taking action. Moreover, this trait can also cause frustration in others who may mistake Gemini's indecisiveness for lack of interest or commitment. But let's be clear, it's not about being nonchalant. It's about wanting to make the right choice. So if you're a Gemini and find yourself unable to make up your mind, you're not alone. This indecisiveness is just part of your complex and intriguing nature. Geminis, before we move on, show your presence by typing "I am here" in the comments. I'll acknowledge each Gemini comment with a heart as a token of appreciation. Number 9. Inconsistency is another trait that Geminis often grapple with. The Mercurial Geminis. They're known for their versatility and adaptability, but this can sometimes manifest as inconsistency. Their moods and interests can shift like the wind, leading to unpredictable behavior and wavering commitments. One minute they could be engrossed in a new hobby, the next they're onto something entirely different. They might promise to meet you for coffee, only to cancel at the last minute because something else caught their attention. This constant switch can be disorienting for those around them, making it challenging to keep up with their ever-changing tides. However, it's essential to remember that this inconsistency stems from their innate curiosity and desire for variety, not from a place of malice. For Geminis, it's crucial to recognize this trait and work towards being more consistent. After all, consistency is key to building trust and maintaining healthy relationships. Number 8. Another trait that Geminis often struggle with is impulsiveness. Now, don't get me wrong, a dash of spontaneity can be refreshing, but when it comes to Geminis, their zest for life and curiosity can sometimes tip the scale, leading to decisions made on the spur of the moment. This can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's this very impulsiveness that makes Geminis such vibrant and exciting individuals. They're the ones who'll say yes to a sudden road trip or a last-minute party. But on the flip side, this desire for novelty and excitement can sometimes override their better judgment. They might make decisions without fully considering the potential consequences or weighing all the options. Impulsiveness can translate into a proactive mindset. Geminis don't wait for instructions or permission to take action. They're proactive in pursuing goals, pitching ideas, and making things happen. Moving on to number 7. Superficiality is another trait that Geminis often wrestle with. Their insatiable curiosity and desire to dip their toes in every pond can sometimes lead to a lack of depth. You see, Geminis are like social butterflies, flitting from one person to another, one topic to another, and one situation to another. This is often mistaken for superficiality, as they tend to skim the surface rather than diving deep. Their minds are always buzzing, and they want to know a little about everything. This can sometimes result in a lack of depth in their knowledge. They may know many things, but not in great detail. The same applies to their relationships. Geminis are known to have large social circles, but may struggle to form deep, meaningful connections. Their desire for variety and novelty can sometimes make their relationships seem shallow or fleeting. Overall, while deep connections with close friends have their benefits, maintaining a wide network of acquaintances can also offer social, emotional, and practical advantages in various aspects of life. Number 6. Geminis are often known for their nervousness. Now, this can be traced back to their active minds. You see, Geminis are always buzzing with ideas, thoughts, and curiosities. It's like a never-ending brainstorming session in there. But while this can lead to amazing creativity, it can also result in a bit of nervous energy. They have this constant need for stimulation, whether it's intellectual or social. And when there's a lack of it, they tend to get restless, even anxious. It's as if their minds are racing cars that just can't stand to idle. Imagine that. The engine's running, the wheels are turning, but there's nowhere to go. That's when the nervousness kicks in. Of course, every Gemini is unique, and not all will experience this to the same degree. But feeling anxious isn't always a bad thing. It can make Geminis more alert and attentive to potential dangers or problems, which can be valuable in certain situations. Geminis often have a heightened sense of detail and can be very thorough in their work, ensuring they don't overlook important details, ultimately making them very successful in everything they do. Number 5 on our list is manipulative. Geminis are known for their quick wit and charm, traits that can, unfortunately, be used for less than noble purposes. They have this uncanny ability to twist words and situations to their advantage. However, it's crucial to remember that manipulation is not a trait exclusive to Geminis and can be a struggle for many. These skills benefit Geminis as they help them navigate social dynamics and achieve their personal goals, such as getting ahead in a competitive environment or gaining social status. Number 4 is unreliable. This is often tied to Gemini's love for freedom and their fear of being tied down. They might make a plan one day and then change their mind the next. This can make them come across as flaky or unreliable. But remember, Geminis, reliability is a virtue that strengthens relationships. One way to combat this trait is by practicing commitment, starting with small, manageable tasks and gradually taking on larger responsibilities. Number 3, let's talk about gossipy. Geminis, with their love for communication, can sometimes get carried away with their stories, and this might lead them to share information that isn't theirs to share. They don't do this out of malice. Their natural curiosity and love for interaction sometimes get the better of them. Engaging in lighthearted or harmless gossip can be a form of entertainment and relaxation. It can provide a break from serious topics and serve as a way to unwind or bond with others in a casual setting. Number 2, we have lack of persistence. Geminis are quick learners and are often interested in many things at once. However, their interest can wane as quickly as it comes, leading to a trail of unfinished projects. This lack of persistence can be a hindrance in achieving long-term goals. Geminis who are less persistent may be more adaptable to change. They can quickly adjust their approach or priorities based on new information or shifting circumstances, which can be beneficial in dynamic environments. Last but certainly not least is number 10, restlessness. Geminis are always in search of the next exciting thing. They crave new experiences, ideas, and adventures. This constant need for stimulation can make them restless and anxious. Geminis need to learn to find contentment in the present moment. Restless Geminis have a strong drive to seek meaningful experiences and pursue their passions. This can lead to a fulfilling life, rich in diverse experiences, personal achievements, and an overall happier life. Stay tuned for the next video, in which we balance the scales by revealing their inspiring positive qualities, providing a holistic view of the true Gemini essence. Stay beautiful, Gemini.